Yo, what's up? It's Loza. We're going through my Terriermon deck for EX4. This is focusing on the Terriermon line up to the Black Gargomon, Black Rapidmon line. So not so much the Alliance stuff, but there is some of it in here. So we're starting with 4 Gummy because it's just draw when you tap, which is nice. Kokomon's draw when you tap yourself, which is good in Bloom Lord and also the Alliance build, but not as much so this build, if that makes sense. We're going to play 4 of the memory blocking Terriermon. If you wanted to play the Terriermon Assistant from the EX4, we're not playing it currently, but it might be alright in here. I thought I'd go for the EX2 one instead. So yeah, 4 memory blocker Terriermon, 4 searcher Terriermon. Sucks it doesn't add Henry, but this one does. Henry's not that great anyway. So this one obviously adds any of the 2-color green cards, so it can whiff, but that's okay because there's still plenty of targets, and it can add Henry as well. And then we've just got when you play a Tamer, you can gain a memory, which is very good with our 1-drop, making Izzy a 1-drop, which we'll get to in a bit. 1 to evolve Gargomon, also 16 rookies, that'll be relevant later. 1 to evolve Gargomon, a lot of people sleep on this card. This card's great, like, it's way better than EX2 Gargomon, that card sucks. Gaining 1,000 for everything your opponent has tapped, like, that's normally more relevant, plus 1 to evolve, like, come on guys. Standard green things, you love to see it. 1 hybrid, because I like hybrid for game, you don't have to play it though. Black Gargomon do be one of the best level 4s we have. This shits all over the EX2 Gargomon. The fact that you can be really aggressive with this card or you can just build stack with it is just super nice. Versatile thanks to Alliance, and it's always going to cost 2 to evolve in this build, so ignore the 3s there, that's fine. Rapidmon, it's broken. This card is just so good. As long as your opponent's not playing a BT9 deck, this card will just win you the game half the time by itself. Especially against like those Rookie Rush decks or Crosshard decks. Like, this card is phenomenal at dealing with anything aggressive and fast. If you see 2 of them, you just win in the game kind of thing in those matchups. I'm maxing on it at 4 in this build. Alliance you probably won't, but in this build, I think, honestly, some games just Black Gargomon and Rapidmon alone just carry you, so comboing these together is really, really nice. Getting onto the level 5 is probably the weakest part of the deck. The new Black Rapidmon is quite good, though, I will say that. Giving Alliance to itself is just good, and de-digivolving something can be nice. The piercing's okay, it comes up sometimes. This Rapidmon's kind of in the same boat, where like tapping something's okay, gaining Sec +1's okay. I think in a deck like this, you're better off playing like Argomon and Blossomon as your level 5s. Like, your level 5s don't do a lot, but I guess we want to play the Rapids just because they're searchable, but alas. I feel like the 5s are a point in this deck that could definitely be improved upon, though the new one is good, so I'll say that. Chimeramon is just one of the best 5s we can play in this deck, because going into Gold Rapidmon and then Chimeramon means you normally wipe the board, but now that we have the black line, you always get Chimera up to 12k, and you get the additional DP reduction. So this card got better as we got the new support, and I do think this is one of the better level 5s in this deck. Swinging with like Rapidmon and swinging with like Black Gargomon and none of them dying in the checks, and then you just go into Chimera, wipe the field, swing for another check, going into Mega Gargomon here. And yes, this will always be a 4 to evolve. Digivolve 4 from a level 5 2-color green. Chimera will always be green because the deck's green, and it will always be more than 1 color because that's Chimera's gimmick, right? And it's white anyway. So this only digivolves for 4 from a Rapid, which you'll see we have, or a 2-color green, which we will always have. So this will always be a 4 to evolve, which is nice, and it's the better of the Mega Gargomons because a lot of them have been quite terrible. This one at least lets you be aggressive with your lower pieces. It kind of gets what the deck does. Like Gold Rapidmon and Black Gargomon go in, and Black Rapidmon, like they're swinging in with Alliance and whatnot, going ham. Then you digivolve into this to pass the turn, and this will give you the blocker reboot. Now, the best board I've found is Gold Rapidmon with the Black Mega Gargomon, because that means you've normally swung in with Black Rapidmon and tapped the Rapidmon, done your big checks, you're being chillin', and then you're able to go into Black Mega Gargomon, untap itself, and the Rapidmon with reboot, well yeah, not untap, but you know what I mean, reboot blocker to untap, and then on the opponent's turn, you block with the Mega Gargomon first, and it unsuspends itself when they swing again, and then you have the block with the armor as well. Like, blocking with armor is so good because you feel like it's free value, and you've just got 3 blocks thanks to Black Mega Gargomon, so that's crazy good. On the aggressive as well, when another Digimon in play becomes suspended, suspend this card. So this card combos well with like Rapidmon once again. Rapidmon just really makes the deck go around. Gold Rapid, that is, the good one, the good one. Here we have Calamon, so one reason why we are playing 16 rookies, and another reason is Mimi. Calamon is just kind of nuts because he lets you hit thresholds you wouldn't normally hit early in the game. Example, I was saying if you have Rapid early, you're in a good spot. If you have Calamon and Rapid early, you're in an even better spot. So what that means is Calamon gives you a 3k buff, 1 memory, and a draw. So cycling the deck Also in Alliance stuff, like you can tap it for Alliance, but you normally don't because its effect's too good. You tap it for its own effect. But it's an option, I guess. But anyway, Calamon's main purpose is you have a Terriermon, right? You promote your Terriermon, say, on your second turn. Great, you're going to slap down Calamon for 1. Then you're going to Digivolve into your Gold Rapidmon for 2, because you're going to tap the Calamon, right? And it's going to gain you back 1. This Gold Rapidmon will be buffed by 3k. So this Rapidmon will be going up to 9k, and it's negating something by 5k. I can't think of a Mega that you won't trade into after you've done the Calamon Gold Rapidmon combo. You pretty much kill any Mega in the game, so that's super good. But in addition to this, if you happen to have the EX2 Terriermon underneath, you gain an additional 2k if you tap something. So you can actually make it go from 9k all the way up to 12k. 11k, I can't count. You go from 9k to 11k, but remember you've negged your opponent by 5k. So you're hitting something that's 16k at this point. And you're trading with it because you're armor purge. So you can happily trade with it and just, downgrade to a Terriermon again. And you've done all that off essentially 3 memory and the standard promoting a Terriermon, playing Calamon, going into Gold Rapid. Super nice play. Who would have guessed? Gold Rapidmon's busted. Moving to the options, 1 Poison Powder. This is the new green option that's kind of meant to be like Ice Wall, you could say, but budget version, or like the Akuamon promo effect. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to play the 1 and test it out and see how it goes. If I want more, I'll add more, or if it's trash, I'll just remove it. 1 Hidden Potential, because this is the card that we know is busted. 1 Memory Boost, because sometimes you want the pieces, but there's a lot of white cards in this deck, and like, I don't know, everything else is green though. But yeah, sometimes you just need to go searching or gain that memory for next turn and make a big play. Mimi, because she's arguably the best tamer. Another reason to run the 16 rookies, because you just want to have the rookie there to put back on the stack. Especially if it's like a hybrid for game situation where you like tapping double Mimi to promote, or yeah, just a hybrid. Henry Wong is searchable in this deck, so I thought play it at 1. It's a worse memory setter than Mimi. Like when you attack with a Gargo Rapid, you can tap something, but normally you're just going to tap like a blocker so you can go face, but I don't know, it's okay. You can't redirect into that card you tapped, so that would be a nice effect if it said the rest of that, but it doesn't, but that sucks. 2 of this Izzy. Now this could probably go up to 3 and just cut the Henry Wong. The new Henry Wong's interesting. Like, it's very much for the Alliance deck. I wanted to try it out in this deck too, but you know what? It's probably the fact that it deletes the Digimon on the next turn, the opponent's end of turn, is so weird, and like, I think that's going to make me not play it in this deck, but I thought I'll try it at 1. Anyway, you guys can let me know what you think of the new Henry Wong. And this should be Susie Wong, but they've translated it, so that's cool. Anyway, that's my Terriermon deck. I've been having a great bit of success just in like friendly games online. But I've been testing against my friends who play meta-ish stuff. I guess the biggest issue is it's still hard to get up the line in this deck sometimes, and I really just want to play those green level 5s that are all for free, like in Bloomlord, but I don't know, I feel like that hits the consistency of like the Searcher cards in this deck. Now that we have double Terriermons that search as well, that is a really nice boost that we desperately needed. You could always go up on this Gargomon. Please don't play EX2 Gargomon, that card sucks. And I think that's about it. Tell me what you think of Chimeramon too, because I find it super good in this build. I normally play 4, but I thought now that we have the Searchers and a good Black Rapidmon, try it at 2. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace.